Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your December Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Best messages coming out. For those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, let's see. Best message, best house. We've got some Virgo energy coming out into the 7th house using the sun. Ooh, is the main energy here. So let's see what's going on here. The sun is great because that's going to say, hey, you know what? It's going to be about me. It's where I'm going to shine. It's your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny. Okay, so getting yourself on that destined path, renewing yourself. And that's great, though, too, because we have this new moon coming out tomorrow, actually. For those of you who are on the Eastern Hemisphere, it's going to be for those of you on the other side of the hemisphere, you're going to have it tonight, and for everyone else in the United States onward, we'll have it right on the 1st. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You have Virgo energy coming out. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating, diligent, painstaking air. Hardworking. That's really what that's all about. It's about me getting back to being the hard worker that I am, putting in extras. Not saying you weren't doing it before, but you're going to feel like you're doing extras this month. Really digging deep into the 7th house, yeah. This is the area of your life about long-term significant partners, romance, business, or family. This is one of my favorite cards because it hits all the areas. So, I mean, whatever is going on around you, my friends, dude, the 7th house is where you're really putting all your energy in, right? So you can say, I'm working even harder now, getting things done, right? I had a hard time last month. It threw me for some loops, and now I'm back to being really overly, like an over-focus. That's really what it is. I'm going to be overly focused. Okay, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. December, of course. And for those of you who are nurses, doctors, things like that, you might even feel like the hospitals are becoming more packed. Right, so you might feel like you have to work longer hours, right? Because of sickness, because of, you know, people coming in with the flu, things like this. So I do feel like, yeah, there's this like overcommitted feeling right now. And you might feel like a little overwhelmed, right? Feeling a little overwhelmed about the situation. You might even feel like you have some people who are around you in the beginning of the month who are irresponsible, maybe at the workplace. You know, I'm putting in all this extra work, and if you're putting in all this extra work and you see people kind of being lazy around you, it could be a little frustrating. Okay, so we have opportunities coming up. And frustration. So whatever this person is doing over here that they're procrastinating, it's almost like they're doing some kind of self-sabotage towards themselves. They could get you into a place of frustration, you know, whether it's on the work scene, wherever it is in your 7th house. But it's definitely saying that you have these, you know, you have all this wishful thinking going on, even though they're procrastinating and, you know, they're making things, you know, almost impossible to work around. Okay. I mean, I'm just like, seriously, like there's a lot of disagreement. There's a lot of, you know, trying to win at all costs when it comes to them. I'm trying to get things done. I'm trying to do this and that, but it's just not really working. Okay. So it's almost kind of like even though you're persistently working, you know, you're beating your head against the wall over here, trying to get things done. Maybe even trying to get them to do things. It's almost like, how do I get them to do something? Now they want to be conflictable with you. Now they want to cause conflict with you. So Death card. Modesty. You have the Death card. 9 of Swords. To the King of Swords. Yeah, they need a transformation. You could even feel like they've transformed. You could even feel like where have they gone? Why are you doing this? You transform backwards. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's what it is. That's what it's saying. Guys, when we take a transformation, we're supposed to be transforming for the better good. We're not supposed to degrow. How do you even say that? Like, was it degrow? Is that a word? It's like they're breaking off branches to have to regrow. They transformed backwards, and you know it. You're like, whoa, you were on, where are you going? Why are you doing this? You feel like they've taken a butterfly effect to go back into a cocoon. Okay. Okay. But we've seen this. This is not that, it's like, if you think about people, though, and you think about things, you've seen people in our lives that have done this. We do everything we can to grow and to learn so we become mature. You could say, where are you de-evolving? That's like almost like saying they're de-evolving in their growth. You were this mature, outgoing person over here. We're going to call your person, it's either Capricorn or Virgo. We're going to call them Cap for now. But you could say, listen, you regret, you were mature. Where's all this immaturity coming from? You're de-evolving from your growth. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I don't think degrowth is really a word, but we'll use it, right? Whatever. Yeah, because you could say you were outgoing. They were helpful. Then all of a sudden they just decided they're going to sit around, procrastinate, not do their job. Whatever is going on here. And if you know it's not a job and you know it's a family member or a friend or a romantic person, whatever. But no matter what, they're taking the Death card the wrong way. It's like, okay, so how do we take, So it's saying they need a rebirth. They need a transformation. They're going against the grain. I mean, just throw us a Hierophant, what's the next card coming out? Queen of Clubs in reverse. Not using their inner will. Maybe there's something going on within their life. Because it just feels like they have lack of commitment. They don't want to do anything. But they need to have a transformation. They need to evolve. They need to have a butterfly effect to get past this. It's almost like they let all the growth go. They've let everything go. They don't care anymore. They're riding the danger zone. And so it does feel like you're kind of shying away from them because they're getting on your nerve about the situation. Because it's almost like, why? Why aren't you doing this? There's so many choices. It feels like there's so many choices, so many opportunities you've given them, to be responsible, to, I'll help you out. But they don't want to take it. So now you're kind of shying away from them. But it's to the point where it's kind of like you see them kind of suffering and there's something wrong with them. Something's happened. I see them sitting and suffering. I see them in the 9 of Swords. You could feel like you're in the 9 of Swords too, but I feel like they're in the 9 of Swords. I feel like they're suffering in silence. But they want to be conflictable with you. They want to cause conflict. They want to act sneaky. So it's like, okay, so you're kind of shying away from them and they're acting out. And so you feel like this is all in an upheaval. This is some Mercury retrograde. So it's almost like you're taking your power back, but you're being very head over heart about the situation because you know that they're trying to take your swords away from you. You know that they're trying to, cause havoc. Let's just see really fast what's going on with them for the majority of you, because it might not come back up in the beginning of the month reading. It could. If it does, then we'll get more information, but it doesn't always work that way. But it just makes me think there's something going on with them. Why are they doing that? What is wrong? Could even be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be anybody, but I would just want to know, what is up? What's wrong? What happened? Why are they doing this? Because it feels like it's kind of out of the blue and they're just getting on your nerve, because it's literally saying that they were fine before. There's some kind of accident or hazard that went on within their life. Okay. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. So they're definitely in a place of sorrow. They don't see the Two of Cups behind them, so they're definitely in a place of trying to accept something that happened to them or happened to you guys, if this is a love situation or a family issue. If it's just a co-worker situation, there's something going on at home. Could be unrequited love. Could be having some love issues for sure. Okay. So they feel like there's some failure going on. They don't know how to deal with this situation. So there you go. Take that how it is. You know who it is and how close they are to you. Right. Let's get an overall card over here. So yeah, it's almost like I'm not going to open my heart up to you anymore. I'm going to be stern and stable with you. I'm showing you my sword, because all you're doing is causing. So they could be very deceptive, which, you have the Five of Swords here, which is, sneakiness, trying to even maybe be a bully towards you. Flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Be flexible in your method. So when you're dealing with this person, you're just going to have to be very flexible. Try to keep yourself calm, flexible. Try to use some understanding. Okay, let's get to the midnight. Mercury retrograde's not always the nicest. So in the mid-month, you do have the Page of Cups. Backsliding relationship. This could be literally your love. And planning in progress. Making some decisions about what's going on within the situation. You have some news that's coming in. Could be from a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. That is a Piscean card for me. But it is saying that you could have, or it could be dealing with Taurus, but it is saying you are having some, some personal beliefs about the situation. And you might feel like things, are going against the grain when it comes to situations. So you might be leaving home. You might be, maybe you don't like this job. You might be leaving this job. You might be making new decisions, planning, but you're planning and making a lot of things. You might even be planning a reconciliation because of the going against the grain situation. Okay, but you do have some happy news that's coming on, going on over here, some happy information. Yeah, it's coming from, it could be definitely coming from a Capricorn or a Taurus, but it also could be the same person that you were just talking to. Yeah, it's the same card, so it could be coming from this person. This person is wanting to change and take the rebirth. Oh, so they are changing. Oh, it's the end of Mercury retrograde now, so this person does want to come back and they want to reconcile with you. Okay, so this person wants to come back and they want to reconcile with you. Okay. Because it's the Page of the Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. This is the same person. They want to come back and they want to reconcile with you. They understand that this is causing a tower. They do not want the overall tower because they know that this is becoming a destructive behavior and that they want to change. They want to take the rebirth. They want to take the rebirth. Okay, so they understand that they're acting, foolish. They understand what's going on. So they want to reconcile things with you. They're starting to change. They're starting to change their mind. Definitely in their mind. Four of Swords. Changing their mind, coming to peace within themselves. They're starting to see the light over here and coming back to kind of reality of what needs to go on as you are working hard. So now they're saying, okay, I'm going to come back to reality. I want to work hard too. We know they want to work hard because we do have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. They want to become the Knight of Pentacles. They want to work hard with you. They want to be, vigilant. They want to, they understand that they've been causing you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of, upsetness. And now they want to come back and they want to fix this with you. Okay. So they definitely understand that they were causing a lot of conflict, whether it was because of their home life or, or between the two of you. Take it how it resonates, but they want to reconcile. Okay. They want to work hard on this, slowly but surely. Okay. Okay, then. End of the month. Ooh. And around Christmas time. So when it comes to this situation, we're definitely talking about this, you being very obsessed with work. But you're going to see that they're actually, Five of Cups again. You're keeping yourself in a comfort zone, but your intuition is very high. They can't do it. They can't do it. Because whatever is upsetting them enough, whether it's between the two of you or it's their home life, they can't do it. They have too many disappointments and too many failures around them. They're looking at this as false success. This was a dream. This was not, it's not going to happen. No. A Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. It's like whatever's going on in the home life and with their home life or their family life. But I do see that you're going to have a lot more sympathy for them. I think something's, no matter what, there's something I think is still going on for the majority of you, not all of you, whether it's your home life together, and you guys are just cannot do it, or it's their family, right? It's their family life. They just can't get past it. There's just too much conflict within that family. It could be from their mom, their sister, their brother, whatever it is. They just cannot, or, if it's a coworker, it's like their wife and, or their husband and them, there's too much pain going on over it. They can't do it. They cannot be productive. They cannot be successful. Look at this. There's cheating going on. Three of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. There's too much going on over here. There's too much third-party situations going on. Too much that's in their mind. Whatever the third cup is, it doesn't have to be cheating, but it definitely could be something else that's in the energy that's surpassing everything, right? So it's almost like whatever that energy is, it's what's taking up all of the energy that's not allowing them to move. It's not allowing them to do exactly what they thought they were going to do. So in the mid-month, they thought they were going to be better. They thought they were going to clear this away, but then the darkness comes again with the moon in reverse. There's too many secrets. It does feel like there could be a third-party situation going on within their life or within your guys' life, and maybe that's the problem too. Maybe, this all has to do with cheating. It's, guys, I'm not going to make that, but if that's what's going on, then they're returning back. If they're cheating, guys, they're returning back to the person. They just can't get away from this person. There's too much temptation. Okay, so no matter what, they're returning back to that behavior. There's too much temptation going on over here. They can't feel like they're whole. They cannot find that wholeness within themselves. Okay. Overall, card for the reading, please. You know what? Let's get a oracle message from Spirit over here. This is the best message, please. Some advice, be nice. Something, keep them going strong. Remember that you can't change anyone, oh my gosh, but yourself. There it is. You can't change them. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. You know, when they come back and they can earn this trust again, then you can open up your heart, right? But Spirit says, no matter what, be flexible within the situation, right? Because, like I said, there could be things going on within their life that, you know, that they just don't want to really speak out about. Or if you guys know that this is a third party situation and they don't want to come clean with the situation, you know, whatever it is. I'm not going to get into all that. We'll be here all day. But just remember, that's what Spirit says. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.